Hi guys, welcome back to Harry Makes It Up. Today I have June favourites. I can't believe how quickly June has gone. It feels like it's just flown by since I was doing my last favourite videos. But I have a lot of beauty to get through today, some homeware and a couple of fashion favourites. First things first, let's talk about what's on my lips. This is the Lancome Matte Shakers in Pink Power I'm wearing. I feel like me and liquid lipstick, matte lipsticks have a turbulent relationship in that the kind of formulas I always go for are the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution. I love the Rouge Allure Velvet, I think it's called, by Chanel. I love a matte lipstick, but liquid lipsticks are something I tend to use more in my pro kit, and I find them can be quite aging as well, so they're not really something that I tend to pick up personally myself. But when this came out, this is the Lancome Matte Shaker. So you shake it to activate the colour. You have a little kind of spongy applicator, I guess you would call it, a little dome shape. I find what I love about this is it's not about like kind of perfect, precise liquid lips. I feel like you can get that slightly softer edge because of the applicator. And these feel like water on your lips, which is why for me, I just love it. I love the formula. They feel like a stain, but with power and colour. So there is pigment power in there. As you can see, this is one coat. I've not even kind of gone over it several times. You can obviously keep intensifying it, or you can even just put a few dabs on and then just kind of like blur it into your lips for a really beautiful stain. But I love these, and I think the main thing is they're so comfortable. They don't feel like that liquid lipstick feeling where it feels chalky and kind of patchy and sort of crumbles away. This literally feels like it just sinks into every little crease within the lip in a good way, and that it kind of fills the lip with colour. It's got a lovely soft blur edge, and I just think for me, if I was going to kind of wear matte lipsticks more often near to the liquid lipstick side of things, this is what I would reach for. And I love this colour. I feel like it's one of those face brightening colours. It's really summery, and even when Dave saw me wear this, he was like, oh, that looks really nice. So I feel like it's a really pretty shade that even other people pick on. It's quite different from what I normally go to, but for a bold lip, I've loved that this month. The second product that has made it into my June favourites is from Glossier, and it is Glossier Boy Brow. It's what I'm wearing on my brows now in conjunction with another brow product. So for me, I'm sadly not blessed with full enough brows that I can just get away with just a brow gel. So I like to put a little bit on my arch of kind of like a brow pencil, and then I go over with this, and this really does set the hairs. And I think what I like about it is the fibres in it. I feel like the fibres, like even when I get home in the evening after work, it's still on my brows. It hasn't disappeared. They don't feel crispy. And I think in my head, I always felt like for them to have that staying power, they needed to be a little bit crispy, but this has proved me wrong. It's a really beautiful product. I wear the shade brunette, brown, I think it's just called brown. Really, really beautiful. What I will say is definitely take a bit of the excess product off first on the back of your hand or into a tissue, because there's definitely more product than you need on here. So I find once I've removed the excess, it really beautifully just gives my brow some shape, some definition, and yeah, I really, really like that. I think this is totally worth the hype. So the next favourite is a NARS eyeshadow palette. This one is the Loaded palette, the Loaded eyeshadow palette. I believe this has 12 shades in. I love NARS packaging. I think it's just so good for travelling, but it also feels like well protected. So yeah, so you've got 12 shades in here, and I think what I love about this is the warm tones. I feel like these tones are actually, you get a little bit more than your kind of average naked palette or, you know, neutrals palette. I feel like these are really, really great colours. The shimmers are beautiful, but I also love that the tones that are kind of the matte transition tones or kind of definition tones are really, really great for all skin tones, especially when I work with darker skin tones. This is a palette that I've really been reaching for. I love this one. This one is beautiful. I love the dark brown. There's some bronzes in there. I think for anyone who's about to go on holiday and is looking for like a really great holiday palette, I'd really highly recommend this one. I got this one in Sephora. There were a couple left, so I'm hoping it's not going to be like a crazy sellout one. I know it's been around for a while now, but really, really loving this. I think this is beautiful for those kind of bronzy warm tones, and I really feel like this just, to me, this kind of like adapts to every skin tone really well. So if you have a really dark skin tone, a medium skin tone, or a pale skin tone, I feel like there's colours in here for everyone as opposed to just lighter skin tones. So absolutely loving that palette, and I've been using that a ton in my pro kit. So a few products now that if you watched my previous video, my updated makeup routine, you'll recognise these products. And they definitely need a mention because they've ended up in my kind of everyday makeup routine for a reason, and that I really love them. This one is, so I remember going into Sephora recently and saying to one of the girls who worked there, I'm looking for a powder with a brush. And I think it almost feels like quite a 90s thing to request. She kind of looked at me like, really, you sure you want that? And the only ones they had were kind of sun protection ones. So there was a Peter Thomas Roth one, which the powder was lovely, but the brush was really sharp and a bit spiky, and I just wasn't into it. I was like, no, that's not a good brush. This one, however, is the complete opposite. This is by Supergoop, and this is the Invisible Setting Powder. It's 100% mineral and sweat resistant, and this has SPF 45. Now, I just wanted something in my everyday makeup bag that I could throw in. I'm really into using very few brushes at the minute, so my whole premise was give me something that has the brush in it that I can just pop up and down and be easy to use. So the SPF 45 was just like an extra bonus, especially when I'm in a hot country now and I'm on location shoots a lot. So it comes like this. The brush hairs are a really nice, they're an artificial fiber, but they're very, very soft, similar to kind of the feeling of the Real Techniques brushes. So with this one, you just twist it up. So you have some of the product in here. You can twist it up fully as well if you want it, kind of fully up. Really, really soft, soft fiber brush, so it feels lovely on the skin. And then you do this and you'll just see like a little bit of air hopefully come out, which is the powder. And it's a really nice brush for kind of touching up on the go and just setting really, really quickly without having to have like a million and one brushes. And I really like it. There's no coverage in it whatsoever, but that wasn't what I was looking for. I just wanted like a translucent powder just to set around any cream products that I was using that I kind of didn't want to have that glow. Next up, I have some organic based beauty, some natural beauty that I've been loving. Again, if you can watch the video of me using them and applying them in my previous video. So the two that one of them I've always used in my kit, but just never kind of thought to bring it into my own makeup bag, and since I have, I'm just obsessed. So the first one is RMS. Now I've used RMS for quite a while now, especially when I have clients that want organic makeup or natural makeup. And this palette has become like a firm favorite. It's like my touch-up palette. So this is the RMS Beauty Signature Set Mod Collection. So in here you've got 5 products. You've got the skin and face balm, which is really lovely, the Skin Salve. You have 2 lip and cheek products, so they double up really beautifully. You have the Master Mixer and the Living Luminizer. And I thought about purchasing the Living Luminizer separately. And then I saw this and I just thought this is a great way for like, I think it was like $10 extra or something to get way more. So absolutely love this. All their packaging is recyclable. And I just feel like the Living Luminizer is such a beautiful highlighter. RMS has no toxins in, it's all natural made, so lots of very comforting ingredients, lots of coconut oil, jojoba oil used in their products, and just no nasties is kind of their philosophy, and I love them for cream-based products. And the best thing with this is I can just do everything with my finger, so it's literally cheeks, lips, highlighter, and I feel like for touching up throughout the day, just makes things so easy. So I absolutely love that. It's a beautiful palette for summer as well, and if you're into natural makeup, I definitely think that's worth the investment. So the next one is by Kasia Weiss, and this one I brought from Violet Grey. Now this is the more expensive end of the natural makeup spectrum. Kasia Weiss is sold in Violet Grey. You can buy it, I think, in other shops as well and direct from their website, but beautiful, beautiful luxury natural makeup. So the formulas for me, and the main difference between this brand is the pigments. I feel like this one is less on the sheer side and it's more about kind of intense pigments. A lot of it is still cream based, but they do powder shadows as well. And this color I'm obsessed with. This is literally like my new favorite cream blush. So this color is called Sun Touched, and it's just the most beautiful cream blush. I feel like, especially now I have a tan, it's really beautiful just to kind of pack a little bit on my cheeks and sheer it out. You obviously could use this on your lips as well, but I think for cheeks, it really has the lasting power of a powder, but in a cream formula. So I've absolutely love this. I love the color. I feel like it's in between a peachy and a bronze, but very beautiful and easy to sheer down. And it's really making me think I want to investigate this brand more and look more into the other products they do, because everything in there looked beautiful. So now I'm loving this. I definitely think you'll be seeing more of this brand in my videos and probably in my personal makeup bag. So another favorite this month that I've actually been using, I think, for the past 3 or 4 months now. This is going to seem really random and a little bit TMI, but it is a tampon brand. Now, I don't know if anyone has heard of Lola before. Lola's whole premise was that they were started by 2 awesome women who were kind of looking into the materials that are used to make tampons and female care products. And they realized very quickly that in certain countries you don't have to list the ingredients used in sanitary products, female sanitary products. And that kind of got them thinking and investigating and thinking, well, what is actually in them? They looked into it. And as some of you may or may not know, there are brands that will include quite a few nasties in these kind of products. So they thought, right, we're just going to make our own brand, and they've made a brand which is literally, it's pretty much 100% cotton, so it's completely natural. There's nothing in there that shouldn't be in there. And I know this seems like a random one, but it's something that I'd never really thought about, and then when I did, I kind of was like, I can't go back now. The great thing about Lola is they have a subscription service, so this isn't a sponsored video at all. I've just been doing this for the past 3-4 months, and I thought more women should know about it. So yeah, I'm looking at the ingredients. It says 100% organic cotton, no synthetics or additives, it's unscented, it's hypoallergenic and biodegradable. The best thing about this, and I think this is even like more exciting than the fact they're completely organic cotton, is the fact that you can pick and choose what you need per month. So like I said, it's a subscription service that gets sent to your door, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm always doing that thing where I'm like, I've got one tampon left, and then running around being like, ah. So random TMI, but it's all good. We need to talk about these things, girls. And so you can basically choose what goes in the box, which I just love. So you can also like tailor it each month. So if you know maybe you're going to start trying for children, you can actually skip months, or say skip 9 months. You can really tailor your subscription to what your needs are, and it just gets sent to your door really easily. And you can choose what sizes go in here, how many of which size, whether you want pads, whether you want tampons, whether you want applicator, non-applicator, they do everything. And I've just been really impressed with this brand. The customer service is brilliant, and I think it just really made me think that more women need to know about this if they don't. So not in any way sponsored or affiliated, I just think this is a really great brand, and yeah, I wanted to let more women know about it. So TMI product, but it's good to talk about these things. Now, fashion favourites, I have a couple of this month. I did treat myself to the Gucci belt. Now, I know this is like doing the rounds in the blogger world, but I've been wanting to get like one really good quality belt for a long time now. And when I was at the airport on my way back from London to America, I actually stopped at World Duty Free, and I did treat myself because this worked out a lot cheaper buying it at World Duty Free. It is the Gucci Double G belt. Now, I really was torn between the gold or the silver, but I think I'm starting to mix my metals more now, and I just love the way the gold looked more. So I have the gold one. It's just a very, very beautiful classic belt, and I know it's one of those things that I think I'd still love it in 20 years time. So I didn't own any good quality belts. I think I had one like cheap one that I bought from the high street that I had for quite a while, and I just thought it was time to invest in a good quality one. And I love that I can literally wear like shorts and t-shirt, add this, and I feel that a little bit more dressed up. So it's lovely quality. The leather's really, really smooth and buttery. This one, the G's as well, I was told by the lady in Gucci that they shouldn't ever tarnish or change colour. So that's good to know. You would hope so for the price, but really, really love that belt. I feel like that was a really nice little treat to myself. Okay, so shoe favourite, again, what a surprise. But a very affordable shoe favourite I'd like to point out. These are from Topshop, and I can't remember exactly what they are called. I will put it somewhere on the screen, or obviously it will be linked down below anyway. But I put these ones, I think these were on my social media, and everyone was asking me where I got them from. And they are just Topshop, and I think these were £39, I want to say. Again, everything will be listed down below. But these are like walking in slippers. They are the most comfortable shoes ever. They have these beautiful like rivets on them. The stud detail is great. And I love the silver ones when I'm wearing kind of white dresses. I find this is really nice, and again, it's just comfy, but I feel like it gives a little bit of detail. The black and the silver I love when I'm wearing red, when I'm wearing denim. I just absolutely love these shoes. They're so comfy. Like, I think that's the main reason I went back and brought more of them, because of the comfort level is just insane. So impressed with these, and if you can still get them, I think you can, definitely grab them while they're available, because I almost feel like I should have brought backups for next year. They're the kind of thing that when something's this comfy, I'm sort of like, ooh, I should go back and get more. But I love the metallic silver, and again, just the matte black with the silver. They're the kind of thing I end up wearing every day, and for long shoots, they're really comfy, especially while it is this warm as well. So my last favourite this month has to be my West Elm desk, which is sat behind me. I know it sounds silly, but I really believe in making like your creative workspace a really nice environment to be in. And I'd seen this desk on Pinterest. I've seen it, lots of people have it, but it didn't make me love it any less. I've wanted it for so long. I absolutely love the style. It's very mid-century, it's an acorn wood, and I just feel like the drawers in it are great. I actually have everything I need now, like within arm's reach very quickly. And I just love making a little space myself. You know, we live in a 1-bedroom apartment now, we're in Los Angeles, and I feel like it was important to make a little area that felt like my area. I'm still decorating with it, but I definitely love having a desk and a space that I really love to work at. And artwork is the big thing me and Dave have both said we need to get more of. It's definitely the one thing that's kind of needs to add our personality to this place, but I love it. I really love this desk. It was a really good investment, and I feel like it's something that every time I work there, I feel really excited. So yeah, I've been loving that, and I think I do love West Elm. I feel like West Elm ticks so many boxes for me. Everything's practical and beautiful, so I'll link that down below. Absolutely love my West Elm desk. And I think that's it for my June favourites. Can't believe it's June already, that's crazy. Let me know down below what your favourites have been for this month. And like I said, guys, I am working currently on my rebrand of my blog and like a big update. So I know it's been very quiet on my blog recently, but I've just chose to focus on my YouTube channel while everything's being done on my blog behind the scenes. So there will be new things coming soon. I'm really excited to share that with you. And also really excited that Full Coverage, we got mentioned on the cover tour. So really excited about that. Go check out Full Coverage, I'll link down below. So go check that out, and I look forward to seeing you guys for the next one. Thanks so much, guys, bye.